What's going on YouTube? My name is J-Mob and today we're going to be reacting to a video. The video is called When Being Tortured Turned Him Into a Killer, and it's by this guy named Firm Hand. It came out a while ago. It came out almost a year ago. So let's just get to it. Please subscribe, like, and leave a comment.
Till the break of day, dance with me.
Man on the dog leash, man. Pardon me, sir. Pardon me. I gotta go get this business. Oh, they got the man on the dog leash, y'all. The man on the dog leash. Look at this. It was going on in G2.
In this short clip, you will see 17-year-old Cortez Barry the day before his birthday being tortured and humiliated by the gangster disciples.
Yeah, that boy. Man on the dog leash.
Man, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, bro. I should not be laughing, but that's jail.
The man on the dog leash, y'all. The man on the dog leash.
They smacking him and shit, man.
Now, how did he end up in this situation?
It's like those movie clips. Hi, my name is Blank, and you're probably wondering how I got here. Man, hey, let me stop making jokes because this is fucked up. For anybody that thinks that being a gangbanger is cool, you're gonna end up like these niggas. There's nothing cool about being in jail, I promise you.
Cortez Barry was 14 years old when he was arrested in connection with an 2011 armed robbery in Augusta, Georgia, in which two victims said four males approached them with firearms and demanded money. The suspects struck one person in the back of the head, stole the keys to a Ford F-150, and fled in the stolen pickup. Barry was charged with aggravated assault, theft of a motor vehicle, and robbery, but was sentenced to probation in juvenile court. But Barry's probation was revoked in November 2013 at age 16. For violating probation when he was arrested on burglary charges, and he was sent to prison for 8 years, 7 months, and 26 days. He was first sent to Augusta Youth Development Campus and was transferred to the Medium Security Correctional Facility when he turned 17. Department of Corrections statistics indicate in comparison to other Georgia prisons, Burress does not raise flags. The facility, which held 86 juveniles and reported no serious injuries or incidents the last fiscal year and confiscated just 31 cell phones. NBC News reported that more than 13,500 phones were confiscated in Georgia's prison system in 2014, which amounts to about a cell phone for every
Bro, they got better phones than me. The fuck?
5 prisoners. Cell phones are often used to commit and plan crimes outside of prison, but also to incite violence and to extort family members who are incarcerated. Prison officials have installed equipment to scan visitors for cell phones and other electronics. But most of the time the guards are the ones smuggling the contraband into the prisons in exchange for cash or sex. The day before Cortez Barry turned 18, a group of gangster disciples approached Cortez. They told him, "Bro, you might as well go ahead and join the GDs because you're about to turn 18. At 18, he would be moved from the juvenile side of the prison to the adult areas of the prison. Barry refused to join. Then 7 to 8 boys jumped on him, savagely beat him and choked him until he was unconscious. Before posting the viral photo of Cortez showed being held captive. The gang members called Barry's girlfriend from an untraceable phone number demanding $150 for the safety of Cortez. They hung up, and minutes later, the men called back and demanded $300 but hung up before his girlfriend's mother could get the phone from her daughter to ask questions. Shortly after the calls, the girlfriend found the cell phone photo on Facebook of Barry beaten and being held captive in a cell. In the photo, Cortez Barry is shirtless and kneeling on the ground with his left eye swollen shut and 2 men standing behind him.
Bro, this is the type of shit that turns somebody into a villain. Like, let's be honest, bro. I ain't gonna lie, whenever they said that he was arrested for like robbing somebody, I was like, alright bro, you asked for this. But bro, this is somebody's life. Like for real, like bro, look at this fucking picture, bro. This nigga, damn. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. When you disrespect the nation, it brings nothing but pain and suffering. Niggas can't even spell. Oh my god. I mean, damn, bro, that's fucked up. This is what makes somebody turn into a villain.
A rope is tied around his neck like a leash, and one of the men has the end of the rope looped tightly around his hand. Posted the pictures on Facebook with the caption, "When you disrespect the nation, it brings nothing but pain and suffering." As soon as Cortez's mother seen the photo online, she quickly called down to the facility, but no one answered. His aunt lived closer to the prison, so she drove to the prison. She notified the prison staff, and they were clueless to what was going on. At the time, they were not aware of the violent attack. He was attacked and beaten at 3 p.m., and the prison guards did not check up on him until 9 p.m. The prison guards had no clue what had happened to Cortez, and when the prison staff found out about the situation, Cortez was separated and put into protective custody, and both of the men standing behind Cortez in the photo were transferred to another prison. The family of Barry sent the photo to the local Augusta radio station, and when the radio station posted the photo on their Facebook page, the post instantly blew up, and it brought a lot of heat to the prison, and they were forced to release a statement regarding the incident. After the incident, the 2 prison guards that were on duty during the attack resigned, and Barry was transferred to Smith State Prison located in Glenville, Georgia. Smith State is a level 5 high-max prison, which is one of the worst and deadliest facilities.
So he got moved to a worse prison. So they didn't even do shit.
That house the most vicious and savage criminals. Smith State has seen more homicides in the past 5 years than any other in the system. Cortez's mother believes the prison staff sent her son to a more dangerous prison in retaliation to her talking to the media and bringing heat to the prison.
The firing and arrest of the prison's warden is just the latest development in an ongoing investigation that has covered prison contraband, corruption, and even murder. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation announced they'd arrested Brian Adams on charges of racketeering, bribery, false statements, and violation of oath of office. The arrest comes during an investigation of contraband coming into the prison. The prison is also at the center of a 2021 murder investigation. Investigators say suspects, including a Smith State inmate, planned to murder a prison corrections officer to hide the contraband. Instead, they killed one of the officer's neighbors, Bobby Kicklighter.
A Georgia correction officer is dead after an inmate.
They killed his neighbor? What did his neighbor do? Oh, hell
him
no.
With a homemade shank. Now, the Georgia Department of Corrections announced today that a correction officer, Robert Clark, was killed at Smith State Prison.
Smith State Prison is just, unfortunately, one of the worst ones that we're seeing right now.
Since the start of the year, the Georgia Department of Corrections says there have been at least 5 homicides at this prison alone.
Oh my god. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Cortez was finally released from prison May 15, 2020 at the age of 23. But unfortunately, 6 months after his release, Cortez and 2 other men, 18-year-old Kazari Middleton and 18-year-old Marquise Harris, were creeping one afternoon when they rode past Johnson's Beauty and Barber Salon on Eve Street. Marquise Harris was the driver. He stayed in the car, while Cortez and Kazari walked into the barbershop, both armed with a
Bro, look at him. I think he's the one in the middle, bro. Prison changed this kid. Because earlier, he didn't have any tattoos, but when you're in a place like that, that shit changes you. Man, it's sad. Why did this nigga did not learn his lesson? Why didn't he just stay
45
out of
and a
trouble?
38 caliber handgun. At the time, barber Megwell Freeman and his client Wyman Scott were in the shop when Cortez and Kazari attempted to rob both men and ended up shooting both men one time, and the victims instantly died from being shot. The suspects fled. A local witness that called 911 reported that they heard 5 gunshots and watched a silver car that pulled off and was able to provide the license plate number. The car was eventually pulled over with Cortez Barry not inside. Police found a 38 caliber handgun under the seat where Middleton was sitting. The weapon, which had been reported stolen a week before the killings, both Kazari and Marquise were arrested and charged with 2 counts of murder, 2 counts of criminal attempt armed robbery, and 2 counts of possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime. Middleton had a prior arrest history as a juvenile for burglary. His defense attorney asked the judge to consider bond because he held a steady job since he was 15 years old. Middleton was also signed up for the Army and was expected to begin basic training soon, but both suspects were denied bond and remain in jail. Cortez had been on the run until he was caught a few months later in January of 2021. He was charged with 2 counts of murder, felony criminal attempt armed robbery, possession of a firearm during a crime and parole violation. While Middleton and Berry denied any involvement in the killings, Harris told investigators the barbershop robbery was Berry's idea. Harris said he was driving and waiting outside in the car while Berry and Middleton went inside. He heard several gunshots, then Berry and Middleton came out, got into the car, and he drove off. All 3 suspects remain in the Richmond County Jail waiting for trial and sentencing. They possibly all face a sentence of life without the possibility of parole.
Good.
Please stay, dance with me. You don't have to admit you wanna play.
Alright, that's the video. Let's look at the comments. Finding out guards allowed this to happen to juveniles in an adult jail was absolutely disgusting. Crazy. They will give a 16-year-old 8 years for armed robbery, but give 30-year-old probation for child molestation. Make it make sense. Hey, that's true. It's sad that grown men think it's cool to do to another human being. I'd rather die instead of being humiliated like that and treated like a dog. Did 15 months. Got out a week or so after my 18th birthday. I have fight numerous times and took L's, and yes, I was scared, but I promised to myself I would never give up. Commissary, clean somebody's cell, or would allow anybody to disrespect me. Never been back. Stay out of the system. Finish school and work on a career. Hey, that's what's up. So my tax dollar, damn, I can't speak with this fucking mask on. So my tax dollars are paying prison guards for what? They're not guarding shit. Nah, you right. Let me look at this. So they can be more criminal than the criminals. Prison guard or COs doesn't get paid that much. Or you can apply for prison guard with just a high school diploma. That's why they can easily bribe the prison guards in prison. How do you think drugs, cigarettes help in other countries? But hey, that makes sense. They want to make, hey, that makes sense. I don't know if that's true. But hey, that's my video. Guys, please like, subscribe. Please, I'm trying to get at least 1,000 subscribers before 2026. I know we can do it. Please subscribe to my channel. Anything will help. Please. Okay, I'm uploading a video every week. I'm gonna be way more consistent this year. 2025 takeover. Let me know what y'all want to see. Let me know what y'all want to see. Anyways, my name is J Mob, and this was my video. Peace.